Hello everyone, it's Dada from TradeGuardian and I hope you're doing really well. Sorry for a slight delay with my video updates. I was away for a bit, I was quite busy. But today, with our little comeback, I'm going to explain to you all about your trading setup. And believe me, trading setup is as important, if not more important, than any of your trading skills. So let's start from the beginning. How can we determine the setup? I'm just going to show you my trading setup. As you can see in front of you is a 4-hour Euro US dollar chart. And that is my highest time frame I would include in my setup on a day-to-day basis. So 4-hour chart is your step one. Now, just in case you're wondering what those are just very classic moving averages, exponential moving averages. The first one here is 20 period exponential moving average, the blue one. The second one below is our 50 period moving average. And by the way, I'm opening them up so that you can see exact settings. Third one, but not last, is a 100 period exponential moving average, and the last one is a classic 200 period exponential moving average. Now, why do we need them? We need them to determine overall trend and also price levels. As you can see, this price on 4-hour chart broke through the first moving average downwards. Then it also broke through the next moving average, the 50. Then it broke through 100, and now it is at a 200 period moving average. Now this is all on 4-hour charts. Now next second part of my setup is a 1-hour chart. So if we just switch this to 1 hour, you can see the same moving averages are telling us the overall trend, which is already downwards. Now, quick correction, the hourly chart, 1-hour chart, this one here, shows us a downwards trend. Why? Because all those moving averages are looking downwards and the price is underneath the last or first moving average, 20. But if we switch back to 4-hour chart, let's do that. Actually, our trend is looking up, but it is consolidating. One clever trick about moving averages: if the moving averages are expanding from each other, like we see here, this is expanding. They are widely expanding from each other. That's a strong uptrend right here in this zone. But when they're contracting, when they're coming together, like you see here, this trend is over. So if we were in an uptrend so far from here to here, since here we are already not in an uptrend, although we're still above our baseline, which is 200 moving average, which tells you that an uptrend just may continue. So as part of a setup, first things first, we look at 4-hour chart and determine what is the overall trend. In our case, this is still an uptrend. Why? Because the price is still above our last 200 moving average. But, like we said, it's consolidating. So that trend is no longer strong or even valid. It's coming to its end. Now, if we switch down to 1 hour, we can see that that is definitely the case. But on 1 hour, the moving averages are expanding, coming away from each other, which tells us that it's a beginning of strong downtrend. And last time frame I always use is 5 minutes. Switch to 5 minutes and we are in a massive downtrend, as you can see right here. Now, why do we need 3 time frames? Let's recoup this quick setup altogether from the beginning. So, number one, we look at 4 hourly. In our case, the trend has been upwards from here, but now it's consolidating, resting if you like. But we are still overall in a bigger picture in an uptrend. Switching down to 1 hour, we can see that we are quite actively in a downtrend. So those two are actually conflicting. And if those two are conflicting, telling you two different things, you should not take a trade. You should take a trade is when they're telling you the same thing. Both 4 hour chart and 1 hour chart tells you we're in an uptrend. We should buy with confidence. Or the opposite, if both of them are telling us that we are in a downtrend, we should sell with confidence. But I've chosen this time in the market when those hourly and 4 hourly charts are conflicting, contradicting each other, which means stay away from any trades. And the 5-minute chart is just for us to place our orders. I hope this helps. We'll talk soon. Have a good trading week and ciao for now.